First and foremost, Mike Sheeran is a Jesuit priest, and he never lost sight of that. He has a wonderful pastoral side to him, and anyone who has had any contact for any period of time with him truly experiences that.
Mike has essentially invested his whole life in Catholic schools. He has a kind of a faith that is understated and tremendously powerful. He's got faith in the women and men who staff our schools as faculty and staff. He has a faith in God that really never yields, and a faith in students that they are worth getting up for every morning and doing the work for.
I've had the good fortune of knowing you in many roles. First, just helping with some strategic planning around some of the wonderful new initiatives Regis was offering to be able to expand access to education for many different people.
During Mike's tenure at Regis, Regis was on the cutting edge of adult education and distant learning, and they were very successful at it. And many presidents and administrations came to Mike asking Regis, just how do you do that? It was because of Mike's leadership and credibility that Regis was so successful.
I'm always so impressed with his ability to take a big idea and to break it down into manageable chunks, not only to get it done and to see a process through, but also to communicate it to other people in ways that bring them into the process.
Mike is inviting and not demanding. Mike invites input and listening and gaining their insights into issues so that the best decision is made, and not just the decision that Mike initially thought may be right or wrong.
Every time I left a Regis board meeting, I was both inspired and challenged to take those great ideas and the challenges back to my own university campuses.
He is the combination of visionary and pragmatician that you hardly ever get in leaders, and it's such a joy to work with him and to learn from him and to watch him in action.
He was masterful in balancing his commitment to the Jesuit Catholic mission of the university and the tension of academic freedom, and honoring both of those elements.
Mike's doctoral work was actually in the area of the relationship between Quaker clearness committees and the discernment tradition in the Catholic Church, and specifically in the Nation tradition. I think that kind of juxtaposition of those things has really helped him in his own leadership. Mike is tremendously consultative. He's a wonderful listener, a collaborator deep down in his DNA, and he has a huge trust in the leadings of the Spirit that he discovered in the process of looking at clearness committees and a lifetime of discernment.
You truly, through the years, have been a mentor. I have learned much from you. I have learned much about how to be a more effective university president, particularly in Catholic higher education. I can truly appreciate what you did to both grow and challenge Regis University, and now grow and challenge all of our Jesuit colleges and universities in the United States in your current role as president.
While I'm flattered to be receiving the Hesburgh Award, I must tell you that what encourages me is that I'm being recognized for what the people in this room all do. Because each of you, like me, is giving your life to Catholic higher education. In a sense, ours is such a secular country that Catholic schools are the one place where most kids can turn to get a view of the world that has more meaning than is on television. And the whole idea is so simple. God made a good world and then left it to his creatures to take it the rest of the way, to make it a better world by our virtue, by our concern for the community, by our finding Christ in our neighbor in need. I'm grateful to be recognized, but I'm far more grateful that this room is full of people who are bringing Catholic education of the type I'm talking about to a world that really needs it. Thank you.